What's up, everyone? Welcome to Nerd Acumen Wrestling, episode 33 tonight. Hope you guys are ready. We have 7 big matches in store for you, 5 number 1 contenders, and 2 championship bouts. The 2 championships on the line tonight are the tag titles for the men and the tag titles for the women. The number 1 contendership will lead into Friday night. You heard it right, this Friday. Massacre on 34th Street, our pay-per-view event for our 34th episode this Friday night, right here on DNA's Twitch channel at 8:30. So you're going to want to tune in then for the big pay-per-view event. But let's kick things off tonight. We got 7 big matches. So I hope you voters are ready. I know I am. What's up, Mikey? Let's rage, baby girl, he says. So welcome Sarah the first to the stream, and TC right behind, and then Mikey, of course, joining us. Thank you all for joining us, of course, whether it's live here on Twitch or later on YouTube. Appreciate ya. Let's kick things off with our first contest here. So voters, chatters, get ready to pick. TC voting for themselves in this opening one here. Sarah voting for Alex. So we have Caleb, Rick, Patrick, Seth, iRob, and Alex the Kid. That's from left to right. Again, that's Caleb, Rick, Patrick, Seth, iRob, and Alex the Kid. Locke also voting for Alex here. Mikey voting for Patrick, former NAW champion. And this contest is for number 1 contendership of the DNA Championship, currently held by Henry. So the winner of this elimination 6-man contest will get the first shot at that championship belt. And if you're the first time joining us here, the rules are simple. You vote like these viewers have for who you think will win the match. You get it right, you get 1 point. The individual with the most points at the end of the show gets to pick a match on the very next show. Tonight's main event is a very that. TC here in chat got the most right last week and got to pick their match for a tag team championship opportunity. Or I believe it was it Henry or was it TC? I can't remember now. But someone got it right, and they determined that match for their pick. So I think it was Henry, now that I think about it. It's been a week and a day since I streamed last, so I apologize. A bit foggy. But as we wait for this to load, I thank you all for tuning in here tonight. If it'll load. Andrew Lana going for Rick here. Getting her pick in. Spreading things out in the early going. I like it.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Former NAW champion right here.
The following contest is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring from Ann Arbor, Michigan, weighing in at 225 pounds, P. Daddy.
You heard it. P. Daddy, named by iRob here, entering first. And this is, again, an elimination match. Pinfalls or submissions. Once you have that happen to you, or your character rather, you are out of the match. We'll narrow it down or dwindle it down to one remaining survivor, and they will be the new #1 contender. So this is similar, but not like over-the-top battle royal. You can win, or you have to win by pinfall or submission. This one, false count anywhere. So a little bit of different ruling here, and a bit of a rival for Patrick here, the newly crowned NAW champion.
And his opponent, first, from Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the men's heavyweight champion, Seth Myers, champion.
So you heard it there, the NAW champion Seth Myers, of course, is TC's character, recently winning the championship belt last week on one of our episodes. We did 2 last week. And I'll mention this periodically through the night, but this Friday night, again, is our pay-per-view event, Massacre on 34th Street, for our 34th episode. All titles will be on the line, 7 matches in total, and a huge stipulation that was announced on Facebook. So if you're not on there and you're hearing it here for the first time, that big announcement is the individual with the most bits cheered by the end of that show, all time. Currently in the lead is 1,000 cheers from Rabbit. They are looking to be the #1 contender for the NAW title. That belt that Seth has, they would be crowned. So Rabbit would be the #1 contender if things were to stay exactly the way they are. Save up your bits, cheer them all during the show on Friday. You can cheer now to get ahead too. It doesn't matter because it's all time. But just like that. So Bones, thank you for that, Jason. Basically, what that means is at the end of that very show, the person that has the most all time, whether they cheer now or wait till Friday.
Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 244 pounds, Rick.
So I got your pick there, Bones, for Patrick. So again, to finish that thought, the individual with the most bits cheered overall, total, not just that show, all time overall, will be the new NAW #1 contender. That's going to be something that we're going to do at the end of each pay-per-view event. So whoever has the highest all time at the end of every pay-per-view going forward will be the NAW #1 contender. So yet another way for you to get title opportunities here. Whether it be to just cheer and get eligible for the Twitch Championships, get the most correct during the picks, overall cheers. These are multiple ways that you can become a #1 contender for various belts.
And from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 190 pounds, Rob.
We have iRob coming out next here. And again, this is the opening contest of the show tonight. Elimination match, #1 contender for the DNA Championship. The belt is currently being held by Henry. So as they make their entrances, I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving and break if you got one, depending on what type of place you work in. Some of you may have gotten a break, some of you may have worked a lot of hours. Hopefully you got some good food and some time off, though, whether you celebrate or not. Because the last time we spoke, it was before the holidays. So if you like chat, feel free to share any stories if you had any cool things happen, if you found any good deals on Black Friday or anything like that. Bones is asking, what match is this? This is the 6-man elimination featuring Patrick, Rick, Caleb, Seth, iRob, and Alex. The match is posted on Facebook. If you're reviewing it from there, is not in any specific order.
Michigan, weighing in at 240 pounds, Caleb Kennedy.
So if you need to adjust your pick, Bones, feel free to do so. course, Caleb coming out next here. He was featured on one of our weekly dosage episodes a while back. Of course, showing off. So he's good with that. Okay, cool, Bones. Yeah, I did not post them in specific order. So what you see online, if you're reviewing there, it's not in that order. I shuffle things up a little bit. We have one more coming out here to join us for the 6-man match.
And from Ann Arbor, Michigan, weighing in at 130 pounds, Alex Mack.
So we have Alex the Kid coming out here next to join us. And the rules are simple. Pinfall submission will determine eliminations in this matchup. Sole survivor becomes new #1 contender. And here we go. Patrick tying up with Rick, Seth tying up with Caleb, and Alex the Kid tying up with Irob. On the outside already, Patrick doing damage to Rick on the apron there. Implant DDT. Irob setting up Alex the Kid here into a suplex. Meanwhile, Caleb working on Seth. Submission move here. Submissions do count here. He could tap out Seth. He doesn't do it here, though. Spear landed on Caleb. Seth in control of things in the middle of the ring here. Meanwhile, action continues on the outside. Rick and Patrick. 2 count there. Caleb survives. Punches to the face. Meanwhile, action rolling on the outside. Irob pinfall attempt on Alex the Kid. Kick out immediately. Doesn't even get 1 count. Rick landing a pile driver to Patrick on the outside. Pinfall attempt. 2. Patrick still in. Powerbomb in the middle of the ring here, though. Seth in control of Caleb. Vertical suplex. Wrenching on the neck with another submission here. And again, submissions do count. You can eliminate your opponents with submission. So this is slightly different than a 6-man battle royal over the top, where only eliminations come over the top rope like a Royal Rumble. So again, slightly different. Calling to the crowd here is Caleb. Implant DDT on the outside. Rick in control of Patrick. Pinfall attempt, though. Slightly out of camera's view. Looked like Irob there was going for one. Could not tell. Alex the Kid now in control. Actually split up all over here. Another pile driver on the outside. Patrick busted open. Pinfall attempt. Could the ref make it? Three. Patrick has been eliminated. Sorry, Mikey. Sorry, Bones. 5 left. Rick, pinfall attempt on Irob. Irob eliminated here. 4 remain. Go TC says, Lightning, welcome to the show, Lightning. How you doing tonight? So we have 4 remaining in this match. We have Rick, Alex the Kid, Seth, and Caleb. Pinfall attempt on Rick. Kicks out. Spear. Seth with a pinfall on Caleb. 2. Caleb kicks out. Head scissor takedown on the outside. Alex Kidd in control. Meanwhile, inside the ring, Seth Meyers going for high risk. Caleb moves up, but does not get out of the way. Landing that high risk maneuver. Now working on the arm of Caleb with Seth Meyers, our NAW and Twitch champion. Looking to try to obtain the DNA championship or number one contendership here. In our main event, Seth is also looking to obtain a tag belt. Historical night, if he wins the tag team championship in the main event, he'll be the first ever Grand Slam champion. Pinfall attempt, kick out, Seth survives. So TC's character, Seth Meyers, has potential of making history tonight. We have an elimination on the outside. I'm not sure who it was, camera was in the way. Looks like Rick was eliminated by Alex the Kid here. Alex the Kid's still alive. So we have Seth, Caleb, and Alex. Pinfall attempt here, Seth on Caleb. Caleb has been eliminated. It is now down to Seth Meyers and Alex the Kid. Seth immediately going for a pinfall at Alex the Kid. Alex Kid kicks out at 2. Picks him up. Where's he taking him? Right under the apron. Damaging his back. Backbreaker. Across the knee. Into a roll-up. Picks him up, though. Slams him down. Brute strength. Pinfall attempt. And it's enough. Seth Meyers wins the opening contest, with TC scoring the first point of the show here tonight. Seth Meyers has a shot at getting every single championship around his waist. History in the making. Sarah says, good try, little Alex. Indeed, put up a fight. Came down to him and the champion. It's a great opening contest. And a good statement from Alex the Kid here. So congratulations, TC. And Seth Meyers, of course. Moving on to our next contest of the night, though. This is a Twitch, Women's Twitch Championship. Number one contendership. Falls count anywhere. We have Andrea Lana, and Kinda Smallish. Chatters, viewers, get your votes in. Sarah voting herself. Lightning says fatality. Andrea Lana voting herself. Lock votes for Sarah here. And TC says, in 2 episodes for that showing, I will give Alex a Twitch title match. Bones voting for Smallish. So you heard it there first. Alex the Kid getting a Twitch championship match against Seth Meyers in the future. In 2 episodes. So a week from today. Wifeinator gets the vote there from Mikey. So you can see on screen with Mikey Nightmare there, that number 3 over there. The reason he has a 3, because he's in 3rd place for all-time cheers. You can get that way too by spending your bits on our channel here. And again, the individual with the most bits donated by the end of the show on Friday night will be the new NAW #1 contender. So TC voting for Smalls here. That was Alex accepting the title challenge. So just like Mikey did, hip hip hooray. Thank you for that, sir. You can work your way up the ranks and get that number 3 over there, all the way up to a number 1, and you will be the #1 NAW contender here. But let's get things kicked off here with this next contest, the Women's Twitch Championship #1 contender match. Of course, the champion currently winning last week was Amy.
From Ann Arbor, Michigan, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Andrea L.
So Amy won the 30-woman Royal Rumble last week, Wednesday. You can check that out on our YouTube channel if you missed it, episode 32. Lightning says, I don't care who really wins every winter. I mean, fair enough. Everyone wins when they watch NAW.
And her opponents. First, from Ann Arbor, Michigan, Andrea D.
I've also created a ranking system based on win percentage that is posted after every show on our Facebook page down below. You can find the link. Search for us, join the group. Stay up to date with all the information there. Freshly removed from the Twitch Championship belt is this next entrant, looking to reclaim what was once hers, but currently still around her waist, is the NXT Championship.
And from Ann Arbor, Michigan, the NXT Women's Champion, Sarah M. Champion.
So she has the NXT Championship for the women and the NAW Women's Championship. And once had the Twitch Championship, which she's looking to become #1 contender again for. So she is no stranger to being a champion. And this match is elimination style. Pinfall, submissions, false count, anywhere. #1 contendership is on the line here for Amy's belt. Who wants it more? Immediate tie-up, long-time rivals, Andrea Lana and Smallish here. Andrea attacking Andrea Lana, not letting her get an advantage in the early going. Jumping over Andrea with Smallish, they're clotheslining Andrea down to the ground. A storied rivalry from the early days of NAW here between these two. Strike after strike after strike, wearing down Andrea Lana. Unbelievable. She's relentless. Kick to the midsection now. She walked her around the entire ring with those strikes. Standing drop kick, taking down Smallish. Meanwhile, Andrea Lana and Andrea now fighting it out. Elimination is the key here. Wear down your opponent. Pinfall or submission will take them out of this match. Less to worry about with just 3 of you, but still plenty of bodies in the ring. TC with 34 bits. Hip hip hooray times 34. Thank you for that. We appreciate it. Pinfall attempt here. Andrea on Andrea-Lana. 2 count. Andrea-Lana kicks out. Kick to the midsection. Takes her down with a twist of fate. Sweeping the leg, dropping her here. Meanwhile, Andrea-Lana taunting. Andrea ain't having any of that. Pinfall attempt. The ref trying to get in position, wasting time though. Breaking up that pinfall for some odd reason was Smallish, not sure why. TC says would have done. Pinfall attempt here. Kicking out. Oh, no worries, TC. You got time. TC, you got bits. Backflip into a knee strike. Andrea-Lana setting up something here. Under Smallish. Into a finisher here. Andrea-Lana landing it on Andrea. Smallish taunting. Andrea-Lana going after Smallish now. Into a flipping pile driver. Setting up a suplex. Blocked by Smallish. Reversed from one of their own. Meanwhile, Andrea taunting as Smallish and Andrea-Lana duke it out. Met with a strike. Andrea now in control of Smallish. Andrea-Lana going up to the top rope now to showboat while the other two fight it out. Interrupting that back and forth. Setting up a twist of fate and landing it on Andrea-Lana. Smallish. Could she go for a finisher here? Setting one up. Lands implant DDT. Pinfall attempt. Smallish looking to eliminate Andrea-Lana. Andrea-Lana with a 3 count has been eliminated. It is now down to Andrea and Smallish here. Their #1 contendership. Pinfall attempt. Smallish once again in the title picture. New #1 contender. Scoring points for Sarah, first of the night. Locke, first of the night. Bones, first of the night. And TC, their second of the night. 50 points from Smallish here. Hip hip hooray, thank you for that. And congratulations, Smallish, you are in the title picture yet again. Unstoppable.
Here is your winner, Sarah Ann.
So again, just a friendly reminder, this Friday night, 8:30 p.m. right here on our Twitch channel, Massacre on 34th Street, our 34th episode and pay-per-view event. Good job, Sarah from TC in the chat there. So join us this Friday. All titles will be on the line. So all these #1 contenderships, you're going to get a preview of who's going to be in these matches. But our next contest here is a 6-man NAW #1 contendership. We have Patrick, Donnie, Lightning, Adam, Jason, and Mikey. Viewers, chat. What do you got? Who you got? And again, this is #1 contender for Seth Meyers' NAW Championship. Locke voting Patrick here. Bones voting for himself. TC voting Lightning. Lightning voting themselves. Mikey asks if Sarah's using a Twitch Game Shark. She obviously had God mode enabled. Mikey voting himself. That is a fantastic question, Mikey. I'm starting to wonder how it's even possible for someone to continue to win that many matches. And you'll notice now, too, kind of smallish has a 3 by her name here in chat. They have moved up to the top 3 of all time for cheers. Starting from the left, we have Patrick, Donnie, Lightning, Adam, Jason, and Mikey. So again, Patrick, Donnie, Lightning, Adam, Jason, and Mikey. Those are your options here. So it says, whoop whoop, number 3. Indeed, you have moved up to the 3rd spot for all-time cheers. So if she becomes the top one on there, she would be the number 1 contender for the belt she possesses. Meaning that no one can go after her? I don't really know what that means. We'll figure it out as we go. Sarah voting Lightning.
Making his way to the ring from Canada, weighing in at 176 pounds, Lightning.
So Lightning, one of our newest competitors here in NAW. Has been here for quite a few weeks now, but one of the newest additions to the roster. If you're watching this for the first time and you're not really chatting, if you want to be on the show, you can be. Your character can be. If you have 2K19, you have an Xbox One, use the hashtag NAW, upload them to the community creations. I will download them and add them to the roster, and then you can be part of the show. So whether you're watching live with us right now and just checking things out, or if you're watching on demand on our Twitch or on our YouTube, let us know somehow, some way, through message, a whisper, however you want to contact us, and you can join us.
And
So let us know.
First, from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 249 pounds, one half of the men's Adam.
So one half of the tag team champions here, as you heard it, Adam, his partner being Jason, also in this contest. They're defending those belts here in the main event of the show later tonight against Henry and Seth.
And from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 200 pounds, Donald G.
And we're getting her vote in here for Mikey. Better late than never. Smallish says, I've only got a few more bits now. I'll have to build up some more over the next couple days. Indeed, especially if you want that top spot. That top spot is currently at 1,000, being held by Rabbit. An impressive number. It's going to be hard to topple. The other half of the tag team champions coming out now.
And from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 160 pounds, one half of the men's tag team champions, Jason.
So this match again is another elimination match. 6 people will enter. Pinfall or submission will remove you from the match. The sole survivor will be the new NAW #1 contender to face Seth Meyers. Wouldn't it be something if Lightning won that? Or the ultimate rematch if Patrick were to win it?
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Speaking of the former NAW champion, here he is.
And from Ann Arbor, Michigan, weighing in at 225 pounds, P. Daddy.
Bone says, I have no chance.
From Ann Arbor,
Not necessarily.
weighing in at 250
You have a
pounds,
1 in 6 chance.
Jorge.
So I wouldn't say no. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the match has begun. Right off the bat, Donnie in control of things. Pinfall attempt on Lightning and immediately she gets a 2 count. Holy cow. Jason working on Mikey. Patrick on the outside going for a pinfall on Adam. Instant action here in this match. Not wasting any time. Donnie continuing to do work on Lightning here. Pinfall attempt on the outside, referee getting to it. Adam going for the pinfall, gets a 2 count on Patrick. TC setting up a finisher here on Donnie. Up. And down. Smallish says these guys don't fuck around. Indeed they do not. When you get a #1 contender opportunity, everyone wants that. Those don't come often. TC says, holy shit, I can't keep up with the action. Indeed, this is fast moving here. So Jason now doing work on Mikey. Donnie hoisting himself up inside on the outside. Lightning on the right there. Patrick doing work on Adam. Mikey getting, you said TC, I'm not in the match. I said TC in regards to you in chat there. Of course I know you're not in the match. So Mikey doing work now on Donnie here. Lightning climbing back in the ring, stopping that momentum. Right hand there. Another right from Mikey. Who wants it the most? That's the biggest question here to ask. Submission hold on Lightning. Another right hand. Donnie stopping that one. Jason on the outside attempting to recover back in the ring. Adam and Patrick fighting it out on the south side. Mikey setting up a move here. Lands rock bottom. At least he's about definitely. Hip toss there. Lightning doing work on Jason. Jason rolls out of the ring. Another right strikes here. Mikey on the outside. Suplex attempt to Patrick. He reverses out of it. Lightning going high risk in the ring here against Jason. Lands the fist drop. Adam and Mikey working together on Patrick. Meanwhile, Donnie coming around the outside. Multiple combination strikes there to the face of Mikey from Donnie. Lands a slam there. Kip up though. Mikey back on his feet. Ain't having any of that. Working on the arm of Mikey is Donnie. In the ring now, Patrick setting something up. TC says, wouldn't it be something if I won the DNA title as well as retaining the other and winning the tag belts? You would have every active belt. Adam has been eliminated by Patrick. Indeed, TC, that would be something incredible. A feat that has yet to have been done here on the men's division. So that would be incredible, to say the least. Pinfall attempt here. Mikey pinning Donnie. Donnie has been eliminated. We are down to 4. So Donnie and Adam both eliminated out of this contest. Jason and Mikey tying up. Lightning and Patrick. Kick heard around the world. Running drop kick. Laying Patrick up. Pinfall attempt here. Can the ref get there in time? Struggling. Patrick has been eliminated by Jason. We are down to 3. None of these 3 have held the NAW championship here in NAW. The NAW championship, that is. 2 of them have held gold, but not the main belt. One of these 3 will have an opportunity. TC says, stop going down, Lightning. Pinfall attempt here on Jason. 3 count. Sorry, Bones. Jason has been eliminated. We are down to 2. Mikey and Lightning. Right forearm strike, reversing out of that grapple. Another one laying him into the corner. Exhaustion starting to set in, it looks like, for Mikey here. Can he recover from it? Bones disappointed in chat, sorry. Into an implant DDT there, dropping him. Lightning in control of Mikey here. Rolling up to his feet, though. Shot heard around the world. Another right. Irish whip. Across the ropes. Into the center. Arm drag. The stare down, says Lightning. Lightning begging Mikey to stand here. Hip toss, not arm drag. My apologies, you are correct. Another takedown here, Mikey now switching control. Back and forth action here, Lightning back in control of things. Goes for attempted stunner, it looked like, reversing out of it, but into a clothesline he found. Dropping him. Setting up a submission here. He may be young. Of course. My apologies. No one's perfect. Setting him up. Into a driver. Laying him down. Lightning in control here. Will he go for a pinfall? He does. Lightning has won this thing, scoring TC his 3rd point. Lightning his first of the show, and Sarah her 2nd. Nah, you're good, TC. So this means friend versus friend in the main event this Friday.
Here is your winner, Lightning.
TC celebrating now. But are you going to be celebrating on Friday? Desi, welcome to the show. Says there are no friends in NAW. Indeed. Our next contest is for the DNA Tag Team Championships. We have Tina, Andrea versus Andrea, Lana, and Amanda. Chat, get your votes in. But outside there are, indeed. So chat, who you got? TC, Andrew, and Amanda. I know who Desi's vote for. Just in time, buddy. Bones, Team Tina. Mikey voting for Andrew and Tina. Sarah voting Tina and Andrea. Again, this is for the Tag Team Championship of the Women. A continuous chaser here with Andrea. Always trying to go for the gold. Will tonight be her night? And will Tina here be the aid in that chase? TC says, I always try to go for the gold too. Locke voted for Andrea, Lana, and Amanda. Andrea Lana voted for herself. So the reigning tag team champions here of Sister X, Andrea Lana and Amanda, looking to hold on to these belts here tonight. We'll see how they do. So we'll see this newly formed tag team, if they have the chemistry and what it takes to take down the reigning defending champions, who have been champs for quite some time now. And that's what it's all about, the DNA Tag Team Championship. So seductive, says Desi there.
Andrea
Indeed.
D. Christina Turner.
The announcer
on the way to the ring.
randomly
Andrea
announcing.
D. and Christina Turner.
Well, there you have it. Apparently they're on the way to the ring when they're
Andrea
in the
D.
ring.
Christina Turner and their opponents.
Gotta love
They
2K.
are the Andrea L. and Princess, the Sellouts.
This game is so broken. Year after year, there's shit that just never gets fixed. Say it again. It says Des. Oh, man. It's year after year. Never fails. Looks like both Andreas starting this match. Traditional tag team. Pinfall submission. What is with the announcer? Indeed. Spear to start this thing. We get stuffed immediately. Face down. Andrea in control. At least something 2K does is reliable, I suppose. You can always count on the glitches. Indeed, you can always count on them. Back and forth here, reading each other's moves. Both these people are not strangers to one another. They know each other, and that's for that's a fact. Try to get the crowd's reaction here with that, putting the boot in her face. I don't like that approach. European uppercut. Clothesline to drop her. Reversing out of that, reading that move. And reverse Andrea here. Into the corner. Reversing out of it here. Not allowing her to get a corner move and advantage to tag out. Irish whip into the other turnbuckle. We're touring the ring at this point. Impressive maneuver there into a pinfall attempt. Isn't enough though. 2 count. An interesting 2 count in the early going here. Again, this is for the championship. Andrea in complete control now. Setting up what could be another pinfall attempt here after a finisher. Amanda stopping the referee's count on that one, interrupting it by striking the referee down. Recliner here, almost. Referee still down. I guess that's one way of making sure that you keep the belt. Cheating. Unsure why the referee was letting let that go. Dragging over to the side now, tagging out. Tina now the legal woman in this contest. Gonna do some work on Andrea here. Wrenching on the neck. Scrambling out of that and back to her feet is Andrea Lana. Gonna take her over to her corner, but gets stopped. Missing with that grapple, missing with the drop kick into a knee strike to the lower back. Submission machine, says TC. Impressive tag down there. Amanda begging for the tag in. Tina now taunting Andrea Lana here. Drunk, says Desi. Submission move into a crab, a Boston crab. Rolling out of that one is Andrea Lana. Moan says, I always love the physics of long hair in 2K games. They flow very oddly and through the body. Setting up on the top rope. Taking her all the way down to the floor. Or the mat, rather. Setting up what it looks to be a finisher. Tina here. Looking to finish this contest. Dropping her with that kick. Pinfall attempt. Will it be stopped again? It is successfully stopped. Bulldog. Tina now getting the crowd on her side. Will she go for another pinfall? Elbow drop. Kicks it out of the leg. More strikes. Working on the arm of Andrea Lana. Wearing down her opponent, who's already worn out at this point. Has been in the match since the beginning. Things are not looking good for the champions. Irish whip into the corner. Up to the top rope again. We're gonna see another takedown from the top. Lands it. On the ropes now. Pinfall attempt here. Will it be enough? And it is. We have brand new women's tag team champions. Tina and Andrea. Scoring points here is Desi. Bones with your second of the show. Mikey with your first of the show. And Sarah tying TC now with 3 on tonight's show. So congratulations to the new champions, Tina and Andrea. Smallish with 11 cheers. Hip hip hooray. Thank you for that. Holding third place here. As he says, booyah. As he cheered 10. Hip hip hooray. Thank you for the 10 cheers. Appreciate that.
Here are your winners and the new women's tag team, Andrea D. and Christina Turner.
Taking a moment to celebrate, here are the new tag team champions. So again, congratulations are in order. We got more action here tonight, so don't go anywhere. Let's get ready for our next contest. We have our next #1 contendership match for the Twitch Championship. This is the men's Twitch Championship. Starting from the left, we have GRAV1TY, Henry, Rabbit, Mikey, Locksteady, and Phoenix, aka Desi. Viewers, chatters, who you got? Mikey voting for himself. That good-looking black man. So Desi voting for Gravity-Well. And Erlana voting for Gravity. TC voting for Rabbit. TC says, I forgot who won the women's number one contendership. The women's is next. The Twitch one earlier was won by Sarah. Speaking of Sarah, she's voting for Locke. Locke votes Locke. I got TC's Rabbit vote. Lightning voting for me, I'm assuming. Thank you for that. Bones voting for Rabbit here. So TC and Bones voting for Rabbit. Andrea and Lightning voting for me. Mikey voting Mikey. Sarah and Locke voting Locke. And Desi voting Phoenix here. JK, my dude, he says, this is elimination rules, much like you've seen throughout the show so far. Last Sole Survivor will be the Twitch number one contender, who will face Seth Myers. Pinfalls or submissions will be how you defeat your opponents. Fatality. Finish him.
Making his way to the ring from Ann Arbor, Michigan, weighing in at 245 pounds, Eric.
So one of the members of NOW still looking to make a name for themselves here. Since their appearance, they haven't really done much. A bit of a surprise. They tried to make a name at the Survivor Series special last week and ultimately fell short there. So their power trip isn't really all that powerful. But we are seeing them all compete against each other in a match, so we'll see how that works out for any of them. If they'll work together as a cohesive unit, or if they will fall apart and just one for all, which honestly it should be, in my opinion.
And his opponents, first, from Ann Arbor, Michigan, weighing in at 250 pounds, Mike.
So Mikey looking to get another shot here, as you've seen him earlier in the night. Maybe the Twitch Championship will be calling his name again here in the near future if he were to win this number one contendership. TC is catching that as well. How many matches has Mikey been in tonight? This will be his second of the show. So he's doing double duty.
And from Ann Arbor, Michigan, weighing in at 225 pounds,
The CW's the Flash.
wrestling champion, Henry Champion.
So DNA champion looking to obtain a second belt here against his tag partner, Seth Meyers. How interesting would a rivalry be there if he were to win and to win the tag championship tonight? TC catching that one. Yeah, the announcing in 2K is not so good.
And from Ann Arbor, Michigan, weighing in at 260 pounds, Rob Jr.
So another member of NOW here making their way out. Long-standing member of the roster all the way back to the very first episode here. Former NAW champion himself. One day lock both and you will have our own custom Titantrons. Indeed. I do gotta update those. It will happen.
And from Ann Arbor, Michigan, weighing in at 225 pounds, Travis James.
TC says, great show so far. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Of course, coming out next here, we have me. This guy. Who really has what? I think held the DNA title for 1 week. Held the tag team titles twice. 3 times maybe if you count the belts that were unified. Beyond that, has not really had much success here in NAW. I personally would love my character to win the NAW championship, but I can't seem to string together some wins or get any momentum. And I can't vote, so I can't get myself into the odds there. TC says it's okay. One day you could have a shot at me. There, I cheered. Maybe if I get enough bits donated, I'll work my way up to number 1. I have a long way to go. Maybe that'll be how I face you, Seth, or TC.
From Ann Arbor, Michigan, weighing in at 175 pounds, D. Turner.
So still the sharpest dressed man on this roster. We have Phoenix. Will tonight be the night that Phoenix rises? Will he become the new #1 contender for the Twitch Championship? Wow, TC says, I'm going to do you one better. If I keep my NAW title, you have your match for the NAW belt. Interesting. I'm going to hold you to that. I'll take you up on it. TC, the fighting champion, offering up Alex the Kid a shot at the Twitch Championship, and now offering me a shot at the NAW Championship. Very respectful champion. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 6-man elimination match for the #1 contendership of the Twitch belt. Rules apply as the other ones have. Elimination rules are in order. Pinfall attempt here in the early going on Mikey from GRAV1TY. Referee struggling to get over there in time. 2 count, kicks out. TC says, I love to fight. Well, you're going to be heavily featured on this pay-per-view this Friday, so we hope to see you. Pinfall attempt here on Henry. Kick out at 2. Mikey looking to land a finisher on GRAV1TY and does so. Immediate action here in the early going. Pinfall attempt on GRAV1TY. 2 count, GRAV1TY survives. Super kick to lock steady. Dropped by Desi. Lock kicks out at 2. Fast-paced action. We have Locke and Desi tying up. Desi getting thrown over the ropes. Rabbit and Henry working against each other. And Mikey and GRAV1TY. Mikey going up and over. All someone has to do is ask, says TC. Too kind. Hashtag too kind. Desi locked back in the ring. GRAV1TY on the outside with Mikey. Henry running the outside, or rolling rather. Meanwhile, Rabbit going after Phoenix. Lock dropping Rabbit. Combination strikes and landing on Mikey on the outside there from GRAV1TY. Henry getting back into the ring here. Bloodied is Mikey with a pinfall attempt. Kicks out immediately. TC says, could if I would give a female a shot. I wish they would have that in these games, to be honest. But they don't. Back and forth strikes on the outside. Spine buster on the outside from Mikey to GRAV1TY. Henry doing work on lock steady, going for a pinfall. Lock kicking out. Rabbit working on Phoenix. Taking out the knee. Rock bottom or a bookend, depending on who you're a fan of. On the outside, Mikey going for a pinfall on GRAV1TY. Referee flying to the outside to count. 3. GRAV1TY is the first one out. This is what I'm talking about. I can't catch a break. Mikey eliminated GRAV1TY here in the early goings of this match. Henry doing work on lock now. 5 remain. Henry lock tying up. Rabbit and Mikey working together. Or working against each other, rather. Phoenix on the outside, recovering. That kick, the devastating spinning heel kick from Rabbit, dropping Henry. Mikey preventing a pinfall attempt here, though. Taking him down. Phoenix going after Mikey. Henry laid out. Could have been an easy elimination, possibly. Henry recovering, though. Slowly. Phoenix recognizing this. It's like a wounded animal. All 5 men back in the ring. Mikey bloodied but in control. Kick her around the world, dropping the official, though. Landed on the wrong person. Desi landing a strike on the official. He is unable to make any counts now because of this. Referee getting back up. Pinfall attempt on Henry. Henry eliminated by Phoenix. 4 men remain. Landing a double arm there. Pinfall attempt on Locke. Locke has been eliminated. 3 men remain. Mikey, Phoenix, and Rabbit. Mikey working on Phoenix on the outside now. Rabbit scooping up the pinfall there. Unsure why. Referee scrambling to get in position to count. Phoenix eliminated. Mikey and Rabbit the final 2. Belly to belly. Mikey lands it. Dragging him over to the fence. Face first, doing some damage on Rabbit. Pinfall attempt here. Next, Bones is the women's #1 contendership elimination. That's Andrea, Lana, Amanda, Jessica, Andrea, Amy, and Tina. That is our next. And then you're in the main event for the tag team. Rabbit back in control here on Mikey. Lands the spinning heel kick, dropping him. Pinfall attempt. Will Rabbit win this thing? Kicks out at 2. Mikey's still alive. Reversal. Whipped into the ring. Mikey back up. Lands a right. Moan says go with Tina and him. Mikey now wrenching on the neck of Rabbit here. Reversing out of it. Rabbit in control. Lands a kick. Dragging him down to attempt a pinfall. Nope, doing more damage instead. Working on the armor, Mikey. Reversing out of it. Mikey back up. Now back in control. Tell Mikey, go. Submission move here. Mikey fighting through it. Will not tap. Lands the spinning heel kick though. Will it be enough? And it is. TC getting their fourth one here with Rabbit. And Bones getting their third one right. TC taking the lead on the show. With only 2 matches left, who's going to win the show tonight?
Here is your winner, Eric.
And our next contest here, viewers, get ready for this. It is the #1 contendership for the women, the NAW Women's Championship, #1 contender. From the left, we have Jessica, Amanda, Andrea, Andrea, Amy, and Tina. Viewers, get your votes in now. TC, vote for Andrea. Andrea voting for herself. The wife and Nader, says Mikey. Sarah voting Amy. So as this loads, just another reminder, this Friday, 2 days from now, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, episode 34, Massacre on 34th Street pay-per-view. Weekly Dosage is being taken over by NAW this week. So you'll see myself and Locksteady on commentary for the show, and we'll have the matches officially announced at some point tomorrow, Friday, for that show. And then again, the contest is in place. The highest cheers right now, you can see Sarah on the screen, the number 3, she's the 3rd. The highest bits cheered overall all time would be the NAW #1 contender at the end of that show. So the contest ends at the end of the show on Friday. So you're going to want to tune in for that. as you can see,
First, from Ann Arbor, Michigan, one half of the Tag Team Champions, Andrea D.
newly crowned tag team champion there, wearing that belt proudly around their waist.
And from Battle Creek, Michigan, Princess.
Former tag team champion. So as you can see, we have some bitter rivals here in this match. So there's going to be some instant animosity. So this thing could get out of control real quick.
And from Grand Rapids, Michigan, the Internet Champion, Amy.
So recently winning the Twitch Championship, as you can see around her waist, she had acquired that belt by surviving a 30-woman Royal Rumble match last week. That was our previous episode, so if you missed that, the entire episode was the Royal Rumble match itself. She survived and ultimately won that belt in the process. Looking now to go after the Women's Championship here in this #1 contendership. So we'll see what strengths the newly crowned Twitch champion has here.
And from Ann Arbor, Michigan, Jessica K. And from Ann Arbor, Michigan, one half of the Tag Team, Christina Turner.
So as we can see here, the other winning member of the tag team from earlier tonight. So a lot of champions in this match. So 3 of the 6 in this match already have belts, looking to acquire a second one here. So the divisions are being shooken up here with these #1 contendership leading into our next pay-per-view event this Friday. So things will get very interesting here. But let's kick things off. 6-woman elimination, pinfall or submission. Falls count anywhere. In tandem, all 3 land finishers at the very same time. We have multiple 3 pinfalls. Unreal. 2, and 2.5. You'll never see that again. I was going to say in stereo, but that's more than stereo, and surround sound more like it. So Andrea Lana and Amanda tying off against each other, which is interesting. Possibly because they couldn't work together and they lost the belts here. Andrea going after Jessica and Amy going after Tina here. So once you're pinned or submitted, you are out of this contest. Falls count anywhere, of course. Tina working on Amy on the outside here. Amanda with the strength, holding up Andrea Lana all day. Brings her back down. Super kick. Dropping Amanda here. Pinfall attempt. 2 count. Still alive. All 6 are still in this. Amanda getting whipped back into the ring. Jessica entering the ring as well. Referee joining them. High risk. Lands the elbow. Submission move here in the middle of the ring. Not tapping. Pinfall attempt on the outside. Referee taking all day to get to it. So Amy has been eliminated by Andrea here. First one out is our recently crowned Twitch champion. Amanda doing work on the middle of the ring right now against Jessica. On the outside, we have Tina and both Andreas. 5 remain. Pinfall attempt. 2.5. Kicks to the midsection. Meanwhile, both Andreas working well together on the outside against her very own tag team partner. Interesting. Pinfall attempt on her own tag partner now on the outside. 2 count. Tina kicks out. Another pinfall attempt. Lands the 3 count. Tina has been eliminated. We're down to 4 people. Number 1 contendership for the Women's Championship. Current champion is Sarah. Has been so since episode 10. This is episode 33. You do the math, folks. Andrea eliminated Andrea Lana. Unreal. 3 remain. One of these 3 will be the number 1 contender. Prevents that move from happening with the standing drop kick. Both rolling over to their apron. Jessica rolls out. Amanda still on her feet. Right dropping her all the way to the floor mat. High risk. Very risky. From the top rope all the way to the outside. Misses wildly, landing on her head. Drop kick. Submission move here. Will she tap? She does not. Fights through it. Russian leg sweep dropping. Jessica here, man in control. Both working together here, wearing down the opponent. Pinfall attempt. Jessica's been eliminated. We are down to 2. Andrea and Amanda. Landing a driver into a pinfall. Andrea winning this thing, scoring Mikey points in this match. Mikey with his second point of the show here tonight. So our new #1 contender for the women is now Andrea. She will face Smallish, the longest reigning women's champ. TC says I picked the wrong one. Indeed. So we have one more match left here tonight, and it is for the Tag Team Championship for the men. Who will win? Will Adam and Jason retain, or will we set a new record here with Henry and Seth winning? Chat, get your picks in now. This is our main event of the show. Bones going for him and Adam. Mikey voting for TC's character. Sarah voting for Henry's team. TC here voting for himself. We could be witnessing history in the making here with this one. What is up, DPD, the gamer? Thanks for joining the strand here. Thanks for the follow. Glad to have you part of the show. You're checking us out right in time. It's our main event of the evening. We do this every single Wednesday, as you can see below here. And if you want to join us on Facebook, that is the link for that. Who is in this one, Andrea? Henry and Seth or Adam and Jason? Tag team title. TC says, I wish I could hold both at the same time. Yeah, I don't know why they don't have that in the game. You figure they would. That dude look cray-cray. That dude is Seth Meyers, NAW and Twitch champion here. If you want to be part of the show too, and if you're on Xbox, you have a character, hashtag NAW, we'll download you and add you to the roster. So it's all custom characters. All the characters are our chatters and our viewers. So if you want to be part of the show, let us know. Both teams have someone watching. Bones and Seth are both watching. So that logic is not going to work for you there, Andriana. Yeah, see, Bones is watching as well as TC. And they're on opposing teams. Yeah. TC voted for me, so I'll vote for him, says Andrea. The reigning defending champions don't have much, not many people have much faith in them. If I was a voting man, I'd be betting on them. Reason? They beat me. And I, Rob. So they've proved us wrong. And then, ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event of the night, so if you're joining us now late in the show, no worries. You can catch this episode on our YouTube on demand or on our highlights here. We have a playlist for NAW as well as a million other things. Where is you, monster? You're asking where am I? I already had my match. I'm not in the main event. I don't do really well with my character, or my character doesn't do really well. But you can check out any of our shows and our playlists for NAW on YouTube or right here on our Twitch. You can stay up to date with our link below on our Facebook page. That is the best place to stay up to date with NAW, as well as our main content. This is what it's for, the DNA Tag Team Championship for the men, and it is our main event. Traditional rules apply here.
Henry,
and the commentator is
Myers,
broken yet
to the
again.
ring. At a combined weight of 445 pounds, Henry and Seth Meyers, the agent.
Anyway.
Henry, Seth Meyers, and their opponents
Broken
At a
commentator.
combined weight of 409 pounds, they are the men's tag team champions, Adam and Jason.
There you have it. TC spamming caps. Yeah, with the F indeed, yeah. Gotta love the commentator. Broken AF. It's all good though. Ladies and gentlemen, our main event is about to begin. Tag titles on the line. Henry coming off strong with the closing in there, dropping Adam. Picking him back up. Looking to set up another combination moves. Irish whip into the corner. Dropping him. Some leg strikes to the top of his back. Into a recliner submission here. Reversing out of that, Adam. We're going to go for a grapple. Does not get the distance, though. Into the corner. Bouncing off. Drops him. Henry controlling things here. Setting him up for a powerbomb. Drops him. Lands it. Reversing out of it. Adam trying to survive here. Coming off incredibly aggressive of the challengers. Looking to make history. Seth Meyers, if he wins this match and obtains the tag gold, he'll be the first ever to hold all of the belts here in NAW. He is one belt shy of holding them all currently, too. The person that holds the belt that he does not have is his very own tag partner, Henry, the DNA champion. So history could be made here, and you're watching it live. Shouldn't speak so soon, though, as the tag is made. Jason, now the legal man, here against Henry. Bones says, come on, big guy. Landing combination strikes here, doing some work on Henry. Bones says, don't blow it. Continue. He's going to be pissing blood after these multiple kidney strikes. Standing dropkick reverse, read like a book by Henry. Picks him up. Working on the side now across the knee. Lands multiple. Two in succession here. Henry back in control of things. Big splash into a pinfall attempt. 1 count. Tag me, boy. This is TC. Wanting to get in the match for the first time. Henry doing all the work here. Misses with that splash. Alright, splash. Take it easy. Toodles. Thanks for watching the show. Henry now Irish whipping him into the corner. Reversing out of it is Jason. Headbutt. Pinfall attempt after the headbutt. Kicks out at 2. TC yet to get in this match here, wanting to make history so badly. Could this be the night? Reversing out of that, reading it like a book. Henry back in control. Jason whipping Henry, though, into the rope. Stuck in the corner. Working on the wrist now, Henry. Champion in control. Into the corner. Tagging back in. Adam, the legal man, against Henry now. We're going to see a tag team maneuver here. Working together. Dropping Henry. TC begging for a tag. Adam now doing work on Henry. Submission. We got a crab. Reverses out of it. Will Henry tag out? No. Belly to belly. Up and over. Henry doing work on Adam. Into the corner. Will we finally see a tag? not looking to tag in TC here. What is going on? Does not go for a tag in the corner. Lets him survive out of it. Back in the corner here. Reverses out of it. Wasted so much time in that exchange. TC says, what the into the corner. Henry. What is his attrition like here? Adam looking to set up a finisher on Henry. This is not looking good for the challengers. Lands it into a pinfall attempt. Will it be enough? Breaks up the pinfall as TC. Adam going after TC for a minute there. Goes back, doing work on Henry. Lands a right, whips him into the corner across. Will he tag out now? Goes for the tag. TC finally the legal man in this contest. Fresh opponent. Lands a tag team move, dropping Adam. Jason, hot tag is made. Jason the legal man versus TC here. Seth Meyers. Landing a couple moves in succession. TC saying finally they're in this match. European uppercut. TC the fresh man not looking like one though. Getting his arm worked out. Lands that. Another headbutt. What kind of damage will it do, though, against a man that wears a helmet? Backbreaker. What kind of energy does Jason have left? Lands a Superman punch, dropping Jason. TC looking to set up a spear here. Lands the spear on Jason. Will we have new champs? Pinfall. Broken up by Adam. Suplex there from Henry to Adam. TC taking time to taunt with his character Seth here. Getting cocky. We've seen this before from Seth. Working on the neck. Getting out of it is Jason, though. Clothesline into the corner. Stomping a mud hole. Exhaustion has to be setting in for Jason. He needs to desperately make a tag here if he wants to survive. TC. Seth setting up something here. What's he going to go for? Lands another spear on him. Into a pinfall. Will it be enough this time? And we have just witnessed history. Henry and Seth have become the DNA Tag Team Champions. Mikey with his third point of the night. Sarah with her fourth. TC with his fifth. TC with the celebration, yes. And Andrea Lana with her first of the night. TC. So TC not only winning the tag team championship here tonight, TC has also won the most votes. So TC, pick a match for your next show, because that is your prize here. While he's thinking, our next show will be Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard, right here on DNA's Twitch. So if you haven't followed yet, please do. Again, the contest is as follows. The individual with the highest cheers all time At the end of the show on Friday will be the NAW #1 contender. So don't miss that show. Save up your bits and cheer. Right now, Rabbit is in the lead with 1,000 all time. So if you want to be a part of that, let us know. TC wants Henry in a DNA Championship ladder match. Or just TLC. So, one thing about the DNA belt, well, I guess you are the #1 contender for that, so you got your match. So, Henry vs. TC and in TLC this Friday, so you'll see that. So again, follow us if you have not already. Tune in this Friday for the weekly dosage. NAW is taking over with Massacre on 34th Street, our pay-per-view event. Follow us on social media if you want to stay up to date. And congratulations again to the new champions tonight. And make sure you tune in this Friday, 8:30 p.m. for Massacre on 34th Street. You're not going to want to miss this show. So thank you all for watching us tonight. And we will see you next time. And again, if you want to stay up to date, follow us on social media. So thank you again, and good night, everyone.